The time they whispered in my ear, I'm a Colombian girl, so I'm using a translator, just so you know. A few years ago, I was home alone. It was around 7 p.m., and I was talking to my girlfriend on the phone. At some point, I decided to play a prank on her and mention Sebastian. Sebastian was an old friend who had moved to Spain. She didn't like him much because he was kind of a flirt, so I started teasing her, saying, "Guess who I'm with?" She asked, "Who?" and I said, "Sebastian." She didn't believe me, but I was so caught up in the joke that I raised my voice and said, "Oh, you don't believe me? I can prove he's here with me." Just to annoy her. Then I said, "Sebastian, say something." Right at that moment, a chill ran down my spine. I felt the heaviest, strangest energy in the room. The call suddenly dropped, and I heard a whisper in my ear, "What should I say?" My legs went weak, I froze, and I ran out of the house. To this day, I still wonder, was it just my mind, or was it something else? I ran, my bare feet slapping against the cool pavement of the driveway. The motion was automatic, a primal flight from a threat my mind couldn't name. The air outside was thick and humid, clinging to my skin, but it felt cleaner than the air in my room. I didn't stop until I reached the small patch of grass between our house and the neighbor's wrought iron fence. There, under the pale orange glow of a street lamp, I doubled over, gasping, my hands on my knees. The phone was still clutched in my hand, its screen dark and silent. Every cricket, every distant car, seemed impossibly loud. My heart hammered against my ribs, a frantic drumbeat against the night's stillness. What should I say? The words echoed in my head, not in my own voice. It was low, intimate, right there against the shell of my ear. A cold spot lingered on the skin there. I forced myself to straighten up, to look back at the house. My bedroom window was dark, just a square of deeper black against the night sky. It looked normal. It was my house. I had lived there my whole life. Nothing had ever happened. Not like this. My rational mind, the part of me that was supposed to be grown up now, tried to kick in.